I just realized I forgot to open my camera. There we go. Ta-da! Hello, it is I. It is I. How are we all doing? How are we all doing? Let me pop out chat. Recheck postures around this. Right. It means the last couple streams because of computer issues. Oh, what was up with the computer? I just realized I forgot to start streaming on Twitch. There we are. I fixed that. Okay. Is whatever was wrong with your computer fixed now, or? Hello, everyone. Hello, fungal wastes. Okay, I will turn on fungal wastes.
At yen_vism added $2.72
Hello.
to the lunacy fund. Fungal wastes, snowman.
Let me get fungal wastes up. There you are. One fungal waste coming right up. Let me turn that down a bit. Right, yes, so the want to commit self-death and it's a Best Buy for a few weeks now, but I got my backup set up. Okay, that's good. That's good. At least you got a backup. Money, the essence of group sustenance. Yes. Yes, it really is. But yes, so last time we had an interesting idea going with this. Carnelian Flicker is like, I really like this build. I think this is really funny. I am curious if there is anything better we could be running instead. Because what I'm thinking is, rather than having Carnelian Flicker, we could instead run like, what was I thinking? We could instead run that one Crying Children page. Wherever it is. Here. Because when hit and flick wants to do burn to attacker, like, that's going to be incredibly useful to have. So we can then have these, well, the voyages, because I still like the idea of having these, and then is there anything else that helps us here? 6 more points for a build that is designed around getting hit. We could... M-Corp passive? That's true, actually. 1 protection stagger damage to the ally that suffered the most stagger damage. Yeah, no, that's fair. Budget do, chat. Blunt power couldn't to buffware family. Well, the idea of him is that I'm doing something funny here. I'm doing something funny, not necessarily something good. I want to stack my health as high as physically possible for a laugh. Just because I think it would be really, really funny to do. I mean, our IV is quite nice. Because we have reusers. So grabbing our IV is yeah. Yeah, let's grab our IV. Oh, would that be a review? A review. How much is the picture rates again? It's like £2 roughly for an image. That's typically, and then like more is larger. What if you want more copies of an image? It's more. There's not really any set rules per se. It's just very much vibes based. Why have I been pinged twice in the server? Hold on. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, okay, the music stops. Time to switch over to what, you know what is fitting? What is fitting for making something, for breaking the balance of a game? Have you beaten the princess yet? No, not yet, not yet. I'm doing something funny at the moment. Undyne's theme? Yeah, no. You know what? If I get... Okay, full warning to anybody watching the VOD. If this sound is muted, Battle Against a True Hero is playing, so just play it yourself. Because I know that happens sometimes. But it is so fitting to have Battle Against a True Hero when we're making a build that is designed to scale max HP infinitely. So the idea is that you must keep going in RU family infinitely. Because if user has persistence, restore 2 light, otherwise gain persistence for 2 scenes and restore 1 light. Then, draw 1 page. If user has persistence, increase max HP by 10%. And you loop that ad infinitum. Also, I don't like Netsack for this. I have an idea to run on my Malkuth. Because, okay, Netsack is funny. Netsack means we can become properly immortal, we can gain as much HP as we like, we will never have to deal with damage or the consequences of our actions. Counterpoint, you actually, I think the better option is you. Specifically because of... where is it? Glitter. At the start of the scene, each enemy is alerted with a 50% chance. Alert enemies prioritize this librarian as the target and deal plus 2 to 4 damage with attacks. Gain 1 to 2 power and clashes against alert enemies. And the reason why this is good is because it means that we can ensure our infinite HP person gets targeted. Hello, Tails. Hello, hello, hello. So that's the goal. That is the goal. God, I wish there was an Undertale challenge I could do. Oh, they're called enhance, aren't they? Anyway, from there, now we get a bunch of healers. And the goal is to just never die. Undertale, but I have to follow a very certain philosophical framework. Undertale, but I must... Has anybody... I know there's Undertale, but I must follow the Geneva Convention. Or how... No, it's how many times does Undertale violate the Geneva Convention? That's one I know of. Which is a funny challenge. But you could... I'm not sure if the classic 10 Commandments challenge has been done with it yet. Which is the... I mean, can you beat it whilst following the 10 Commandments? Yeah, I think you probably could. It's harder with games like Fallout New Vegas. Fallout New Vegas is what it's properly made for, because then it's actually a challenge to not, you know, kill. Medic. Medic! I really hope this strategy works, because it will be so funny if it does. Oh, you have a Twitch? Nice. Yes, I do. I do indeed have a Twitch. Yeah. Just came, what did I miss, and did you have a nice day? My day's been pretty good so far. Yeah, I sorted some things out in the morning. And I played a bit of Greg New Horizons, which I've been enjoying. Why on earth? Okay, my stream is refusing to tell me how many people are watching. For some reason. That is kind of weird. Like, hold on. See? It's not there. Let me... I can see Twitch. I can see Twitch. It's 12 on Twitch. But, Let me try refreshing it. This is not working. Okay, I just don't get to see how many people are watching today on YouTube. I will be unsure. And I'm just gonna have to accept that. Okay, what would be good to put on you? I am curious about the idea of who do we have that's really good at staggering? Honestly, because this is specifically made for the thingo who brings sleep, right? This is specifically made for them. What I think we should have is one of the M-Corp people, who are Starved City level. M-Corp agent. Because then I can add on Subdue. And then we have a bunch of one costs. Like, for example... Where are the copying moves? I mean, singular puffs. Incredible. Boost the max value of all dice on this page by the original cost of the page clashing against it is an interesting idea. But actually, what is the cost of the princess's pages? I can't see. Until but iframes don't exist and everything does 5 times damage. Just sets realization, incredible. Yeah, skill appropriation. I guess I'm gonna have to hope that they cost 1. 0, 2, 3, 4. Okay, never mind then. They do not have anything that costs that. What do I have to draw? M-Cord Agent, page 2. Oh, this isn't page 2. That is the predicament. Yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. I would have been confused why they wouldn't work properly. Great. Anyway, you now grab the last sweeper. Yoink. And now for you lot. What are the most important to have here? Battle against a true... I thought that's a battle against a true sweeper. Which would have been incredibly funny. Bloody evolution on all. Oh yes, absolutely bloody evolution on all. It's honestly... No, you don't have enough econ for that. And then I'm assuming gimme... Oh, let me just quickly check. Is that worth it? If less than 3 medical pages drawn, shuffle around a medical page into the deck and make it single use. Medkit is probably worth picking up. Because I mean, it's a free draw 3. We can have that, and then... that. And then these are... Then what's the best here? 2 vitality, maybe. Tigress, 1 No, persistence. What's resilience? Resilience and vitality this scene. Next scene... 1... No, I want vitality. 3 vitality... Wait. 3 vitality and 1 strength. Oh no. Oh no. So, okay. The reason why that's a little bit mad is because that means every time my haulers heal me, I'm going to be healing for an additional 3. That gets pretty insane pretty quickly. Resistance is you don't get debuffed? Okay, that's cool. Because, like, yeah, 3 vitality. So let's assume everyone is spamming that. So let's assume they get 2 off. So that's 6 by 3, 12. 12 on top of every time I attack. So I get 14 health per hit, right? 14 health per hit. That's already pretty good. At the end of every scene, recover 1% of max HP for every 10 HP recovered during the scene. So that will make every single hit with my haulers recover 1% of max HP when it's used. Which means that the average play, which is only going to be these 2, will heal me for 4% of my maximum HP, which, by the way, will go up by 10% just from using this. My max HP will keep going up eternally. Also, we have Bloody Evolution on everyone. Well, other than you, but like, Bloody Evolution, Bloody Evolution, Bloody Evolution. No, but the thing is, you don't even need Eugen for Bloody Evolution because from what I've heard, I believe this is exponential. So we start with 106 max HP. And let's assume everyone gets their Bloody Evolution off. Then that's times 1.2 to the power of 4. Okay, so we're already at 219 HP. Now, let's say we get 10 turns of using this page, why don't we? Times 1.1 to the power of 10. Oh no! We have 570 HP. But let's say we have another 10 turns. 1,478 HP. But what about another 10 turns? Not to mention, by the way, we will have Bloody Evolution also going off here. I forgot to mention that. We can play that continually, but let's just assume we're only getting that. Oh no, we're at 3,835. 9,948. The number keeps going up. This is the strategy. May I remind you, we heal uncapped based on our max HP. Which means those heals, those health hauler hits, get exponentially better. And that is the genius of this build. I don't know if it'll work, but if we get given enough time to scale, it will work. So let's see. I want a different song for you. I can't play the actual song. Does anybody have any good music for a battle against somebody called the Princess Who Brings Sleep? I mean, to do with sleep. Something to do with sleep. We would have... Where are you? I think it's Power of Friendship? Where is it? I have to check through my entire library of music. The Power of Friendship. I understand that they're a king, but fuck it. It works. I forgot to put passives on. One moment. But yeah, for anybody who knows In Stars and Time, you will understand why this is playing. Is there anything that gives health? Health healing? Hello, Headshot Fraudster. Welcome. I mean, I'd love to grab Moonglow. Moonglow and then a speed page. Cryogen OST? Yeah, I could play that. What else do I want? What 2-cost passives are there? We don't discard. Battle ready? This one's for all the battle ready fans out there. There you are. Battle ready. I need an emote that's just battle ready. I think that would be incredibly funny. What's the decks we're running here? We are running, ideally an infinite health sweeper. We can't fit Battle Ready on them, sadly, because we have, these were the Voyages as well, because I am not content with just gaining infinite, health. By the way, in addition to our infinite health, whenever this character recovers stagger resist, increase max stagger resist by 1. Upon recovering from stagger, increase max stagger resist by 10%. Considering the amount of attacks we are going to be trying to take, I expect this to go up a bit. But anyway. Okay, and there's battle ready. In tanks and time, yeah. I want you to deal more stagger. That is your entire purpose. I could grab battle ready, actually. Battlefield awareness, sorry. Just to help me take even less damage. You know what? Pyrite Embroidery can actually really have a lot of use. Because Pyrite Embroidery has the incredible thing of meaning that mass attacks lose power. I'm not seeing a limp to the max stagger resist increase. That's because there isn't one. My question is, how long can you stall... How long can you stall the first phase out? Like, because what does she do? Sarah will recover 1 sleep to sun, every 100 HP, yeah. Every 100 HP is the next scene, right? So, deal no damage or stagger damage attacks when successful attacking, click 1 gloom next scene. Yeah, okay. Because, like, what if I just ignore you? Like, oh no, it's someone I don't care about. I will take these. Because, I mean, yeah. And we can have you clash this. Because you exist to... I mean, you exist to do a burst damage, so I don't really care about having you do burst damage, I just want you to clash things. Because, yeah, this is all vitality injections. So what do we do for the dream duels? M-Corp. We have a moderate amount of vitality. I now have this, which means I can start doing... I mean, I can do that, but I can't do that for anyone else just yet. That would have to be... I mean... Can I do... What's an 8-8? Let me do... that definitely went... Wait! That would be now a... What? 11 plus... No, it's an 11 to... 13. So it on average rolls a 12, and then the one below it, on average, is an 8 to 10. 8 to 10 4 times. So, what, 90? Just a casual 102 damage. Just a casual 102 damage. But it doesn't matter. That's not what I want to do. That's not what we're here for. That's not what we're here for, chat. That's not what we're here for. You need eyes on the prize. Eyes on the prize. We are not here for that purpose. We are here for a very important purpose. Which is, just to quickly check, what's that? That's a... What, 8 to 13. I mean, I don't win it, but it would have been really funny to do. But, I don't want to deal any proper damage to them. I'm solely doing that for the sake of the other thing. Now, as a question, I mean, I can do Vitality. If I do Vitality, give me a break. Because then they'll be at enough to use their other thing. I'll leave you alone, because I want to get more healing out of them. But, I'm happy to let that go through. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Like, how much stagger damage? Yeah, a decent amount of stagger damage. Yeah, and I heal a decent amount too. You know, as you do, as you do. What's so hold on, does anybody remember what the last super started with as their max HP? Oh, I don't have persistence. Damn it. I need to wait a scene. Because I don't want to play either of those until next scene. So is there anything I can take here? I can clash you. And then I can clash you, what is it, a 2 to 6? I mean, that's able to clash with a 2 to 6 fairly reasonably, but I don't want to do that just yet. Oh, they get staggered pretty quickly, but let's do this. The goal is to not phase change them. Okay, maybe the not phase changing them appears to be working out perfectly. Go from vids. It's my birthday. Ah, nice. Happy birthday.
Attacker Cat Games 22 added $2.50 to the Lunacy Fund. Thanks for the awesome vids. It's my birthday.
This is Citywide Revolt. Yeah, Wait. Does that have no cap? Okay. Oh, I'd love that on my reuse guy. So. So now we have this. So you go that, bloody evolution, which I'm going to put here. Just, no. Those are 6 costs. So we can do this, bloody evolution, draw pages, bloody evolution, restore some light, and now I want to clash you, and I want to take that with you. What's this? So, it adds an entirely new campaign. As you'll see, most of the things I'm using are custom. Medkit on the enemy? Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's an on-use. Okay. Now it's time for Bloody Evolution to just give us a... You can see Hod's max HP increasing. Oh no. Oh no. So, as you can see by the fact that we are now at 50% of our max HP, things are going a little bit well. Let me... Incredible. Vivid stasis image. I will add that. Vivid stasis shall be added. Let's go for you. You can sit up in the top. There we are. Happy birthday again to you, Taco Cat. Hot is becoming your own boss battle? Yes. Can only be used if there's a character and no other has persistence. Well, now we get to... Oh, we can't use it at the moment. We can use it next time. But, we keep going, by the way, because those aren't single use. You can get them as many times as you like. The infinite subdues. I go for... You're like the only person who can hold their own in the dream, so let's take you. And then we can do as much damage as we like this scene, because it doesn't matter. Because they can't... Yeah. What does this do? Draw 1 page. And then you, yeah. Now, let's go for... this here. Huh? Oh, target ally. Yeah, okay. Let's heal him a bit. Let's heal him a bit, chat. Clearly they don't have enough health. So let's heal him a little bit. Yeah, this is necessary. This is a necessary thing for me to do. So they're at 166 HP right now. Is that Gloom? Yes, that is Gloom. That's kind of a problem, but don't worry about it. It's basically like Fairy, so we can kind of ignore it. Subdue is slightly strong. Damn. We didn't need to hit those. That was never the point. Because now we're at 179. Now, here, we use this. So this is the point where we hit you. Well, we have a 2 to 7 at the moment, so let's use this against you. And we're not allowed to play... Can only be used... Oh, I don't have it yet. Just actually seeing the image of it, I hope the reaction was epic. Indeed, indeed. I said Vivid Stasis. I talked about Vivid Stasis for a little bit. Vivid Stasis is a great game. The puzzles can get a bit much at some points, but I do really enjoy it. Okay, so how do we clash with this? Do I get an emotion level up? What am I at? No, hold on. Turn to the horse. Can you guys clash? Do I really want you guys to clash with things? Is that something that... Is that a situation I want to put you in? They aren't exactly good clashes. I just realized the protection does nothing. I can use Bloody Evolution, huh? And the reason I can use Bloody Evolution is because they'll have it by then. You can spam Vitality Injection now? Ah, true. Let's give some more Vitality Injection. Actually, this should be the other way around. Vitality Injection into one of these. Because then Give Me a Break can be used here. Target's current die loses 2 power. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? Anyway, go my subdues. This guy's caught in the dream, which means he can't really he can't attack anyone but the dream person. Counterpoint, I have very good rolling pages and I can stagger. Am I about to stagger someone who can't be staggered? Because I deal percentage-based stagger damage, so even though they don't have a stagger bar, I can stagger them. Oh, that's so stupid. Me when I stagger someone who can't be staggered. Okay, now you have persistence and no one else does, so now I can do something funny. Breaking news! Some K-Hawk medics are deciding to give steroids to an absolutely powerful sweeper. Yeah, fun fact about the this die is rolled 4 times. That means we're going to hit a little bit. I do think I want to do that against you. Yeah, let's just chuck one of them in. I do have 3 strength, so I can win against most of these. And you know what that means? More Vitality Injection. Oh, what's that? Oh, let's play a medkit. I actually need to clash that. Oh, and you know what? Because everyone is going to have persistence now, by the way, this means everyone is about to benefit from this one. I wasn't expecting that. 12 to 24. How do I deal with that? I guess I could just tank the hit. Do I just tank that hit? I think I do this. And then yeah, that's the only thing I can do, really. Waking... Oh, yeah, you heal back upon waking up. Yeah, true. But anyway. We now have this. Oh, I fucked that up. Ah. Damn. Does not reuse, I suppose. I might have hit a does not reuse. Oh, we didn't get the tank strategy. Oh, well. Doesn't really matter. We're still quite strong. Because now, everyone has persistence. So, you know Bloody Evolution from before? Yeah, so now Bloody Evolution heals everyone. Because, yeah. We do still have We're Family. Just in case you were worried about the fact that I didn't get to play it before, here you are. We get to play it now. Also, yes, I did in fact summon a sweeper. So. Let's add some paralysis still. This is so incredibly stupid. There we are. Now wait for the face change. Oh, they didn't do that dream extension page this time. There we are. So, anyway. Just gonna ignore the speed diet? Yeah, that's reasonable to do. Yeah, don't mind anything going on at the moment. This is... So, what's my health at? Moderate, 499 health. As one does, as one does. I can summon another sweeper. Oh, God, I love this. I have no idea how you got sleep inflicted onto you, but sure, that's fine. Soon you will have more HP than the boss? Yeah. Yeah, very soon I will have more HP than the boss, which is hilarious. I love inverting the natural order of things. This is my favorite habit. This is so dumb. This is glorious, but it is so insanely dumb. Let me... Hey, can I take that? Yoink. And then Vitality Injection on you, and you just have to do nothing for a scene, because you're out of light. But, we still get Bloody Evolution, so, we still get more. We're still getting more. Just in case you ever thought, you know, we weren't getting enough, we're still getting more. We are still ever improving. Medkits don't heal. Medkits are draw. I believe. You can't use them on allies. They are purely draw. So 523 HP. Want to see me do it again? I can keep doing this. Thank you, thank you. I'll be here all day. Right. Yeah, I don't know what those words mean, so I'm just gonna hit you with this. Sleep. One speed does become available. Are you sure about that? I should have added some zero cost to them. Because the problem is I can't... When I play my expensive cards, I don't have enough light draw to, like, keep up. Do I care about this, though? Like, what? 6 gloom damage? Oh, no. I healed indefinitely. Do I care? That is a lot of persistence. Are you not being tagged by anything? Oh, that's a shame. It does mean, however, you get more chance to spam Malkuth. Swept away. Yeah. No, this is a little bit mad. Let's continue vitality injectioning them. Oh no, it's something I don't want to deal with. What if I just ignore it? Like, what's the worst it can do to me? Oh, actually, you're quite low. What's the worst it can do to me? Kill me? I don't know. I think kill me is probably the worst it can do to me. I genuinely do not care if you target them. More vitality injections. Like, I can take all the lethargy I want. I can take all the damage I want at this point. It does not matter to me. Like, oh no, a little bit of my insane amount of HP. How did you win that? Medkit heals ally and his card draw. Medkit. On use, draw 3 medical pages. If less than 3 medical pages are drawn, shuffle around a medical page into deck and make it single use. If you want more proof... The medical operation gets rid of... Wait. Would it get rid of dreaming? What happens then? Hold on, that's an interesting question. Is dreaming a negative status? If it is, that would be so insanely stupid, but... I mean, it would probably get rid of it. They have so many other negative statuses, there's no way to get rid of that first. What the... 8 to 21. No, I'm alright. I'm just gonna do that and call it a day, because, frankly, I don't want to try and deal with an 8 to 21. It's not negative, the number is not red. Oh, if the number's orange, it's a negative. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, that's a good way to go about it. Thank you. I mean, I don't think there's any way we clash with that, but... Wanna watch me do it again? I mean, honestly, I could do that, and I could get even more max HP. And I need to get more max HP. There's only one correct answer here, and it is getting more max HP. Let's be honest here. There is one correct answer. Let's draw some more pages. Medical operation, and give me a break. More vitality. Okay, and now we wait for this. There we are. Like, oh no, I get hit a little bit, and then I just purge it, because I have a bunch of doctors. Yeah, that was 0 chance I ever dealt with that. Bang, and bang. More max HP for me, though. As you can see, our HOD has started to reach the insane territory, where I have a little bit of max HP. A little bit of max HP. Get more max stagger too. You'll never guess what I have. I really wish we had the redirect though, because I mean I can last indefinitely at this point, but gain persistence for 2 scenes. Thank you. I think I will. And then I can hit... Oh, am I not allowed to? Oh, I don't have persistence. That would be next scene. Here's my sweeper. Hey, sweeper, can you just quickly take this for me? Thank you very much. Vitality injections, just to get a little more healing in chat. You know, I'm not sure. I don't think I have enough healing yet. Bloody Evolution gets played after this, which means I get, say it with me, chat, more max HP. I think things may have gotten a little out of hand at this point. I think things may have gotten a little bit crazy. I kind of have to hope I win that one. Oh, damn. Doesn't matter, I have persistence now. Like, oh no, I got hit! Yeah, and who cares? Wow, just miserable, thank you. Well, Super and Keiko work on NetSec because laughing about it. Yeah, but the problem is heal, like what you do after a certain point. But this is Olympus Company MD gameplay disguised in library ruiner. Yeah, waiter, more max HP. You can't use memory X scene. Your sweeper has persistence. Oh yeah. We don't stagger. So it kind of has to be this. I honestly never use these, but I think mass attacks are probably the most useful. Yeah, my super does have persistence. Hey, could I take that from you? Like, if my super dies, who cares? I have another one. I can just keep getting... What's that one meme about the... I asked him what he's doing with the sweepers, and he says every time he loses a sweeper, he just goes to the market and buys a new sweeper. And I said, it sounds like he's just feeding sweepers to the princess who brings sleep. And then his stagger started crying. Wait, yeah. I've just said because the card scan off the summon. Somebody did give me that advice, yeah. Somebody said that would be a good way to do it. But anyway, let's grab that. I do have persistence, so I'd like to gain 2 light. Let's quickly just also get a little bit more max HP. You know, chat, I don't think we have enough max HP. I think we need some more max HP. I think we need a little bit more max HP. So let's grab some more max HP. Let's go for... I mean, I can go for medical operation on you. Because then I can just hit you with Gimme a Break. I clearly need more vitality, chat. Like, I'm running a little bit low on vitality at this point. I think I need a little bit of vitality. Right, chat? Okay, then you are no longer in the dream. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, you're max HP! I just realized, I thought they'd been taking a ton of damage, but no. They've not been taking a ton of damage. They just have a ludicrous amount of max HP. Oh, I utterly misunderstood the situation. My apologies. This is so stupid. Like, they just haven't taken damage. No. What's HP? Oh, I might have a little bit of HP, chat. I might have a little bit of HP. And I just heal 65. That's the... Oh, no. Oh, no. Right. Oh, this is absurd. This is absurd. This is absurd. This mod is not balanced in the slightest. Literal raid boss? Yeah, we are a raid boss at this point. Could you... Wait. Imagine this on Gebra. Because we can just take the infinite HP. But, like... Gebra... with... Oh, no. It gets so much dumber and Impuritas. Sweeper is sadly staggered. But it does mean I can let these go. Also, my sweeper is at 84 HP. My sweeper has taken no damage. Just in case you're curious. I'm gonna quickly... Do I have a... Oh, I don't. Because otherwise, they are looking close to death. I can't use any pages within this scene. However, what I can do is this. I have a 2, so actually Are You Family is better to use against them. Are You Family against you, and then must keep going against you, and then that should heal me by what? 3? 4, and then I get to play the next one next scene. Chat, I think I might need a little bit more vitality injection. But like also, okay, I can't play with anything with you, which is a shame. But chat, I think I need a little bit more vitality injection. Let me quickly take you. Vitality injection doesn't actually have any dice. Because this is upon rolling defensive dice. Vitality injection has no offensive dice. Upon rolling defensive dice. Wait. Oh, no, the more offensive dice you use, the better. Oh, I've been misreading that this entire time. Okay. I thought it was like fairy. Okay, no, that is very different to how I've been playing it then. Whoops. Okay, good to know. Thank you, chat. I have definitely been playing that wrong this entire time then. God, I love exponential health scaling. Okay, there goes all that health I removed. I mean, stagger, not health. I don't need to clash you. I need to clash you. But, like, the rest of you, I don't need to clash anything. Yeah, okay. Think the sheep page are broken because they have 10% of their max HP right now? They do! They do! Oh god. Anyway, Memory of the Neighborhood. There we are. I don't think I win against that. Do I win against that? Not a consistent bet. Honestly, it's better for me to just fight against you. And then you can grab this. I love trash disposal. Oh wait, and then Bloody Evolution will proc on everyone again. Yeah, okay. This feels fair and balanced. And very fair. Of course. This mod truly is the most balanced mod ever. Oh wow, another Bloody Evolution. I wonder what this is going to do to my health. Let's do that as well. Okay. Right. Brilliant. Is there even a possibility of you losing? She does gain a lot of dice towards the end, and we don't have a proper tank setup going, but... You know, so there's a chance. You know, don't counter out just yet. I just realized, does that not work with Minesweeper then? Maybe. I mean, ignore the fact that my HOD has, Sorry about running fun tools for fun fights, yeah. Who needs balance and this is more fun? Yeah. She is currently sitting at 1,377 health, and she's below 50% HP. Oh, by the way, I have another sweeper now. Okey-doke. This is so stupid. And I have bloody evolution. I can just do it again. Like, oh no, let me just, yeah. Okay. Nice gimmick you got there. Shame if I were to just, you know, ignore it. Larry 2 has arrived, indeed. Welcome, Larry. I think I need more vitality injections on my sweeper. They're looking a little bit worse for wear. I think they need a little bit more. You know, it's just occurred to me. Because of the amount of dice I roll, I never really have to worry about Gloom. Like, Gloom just isn't really ever an issue for me, I don't think. Because, yeah, I have so many reuses, it just doesn't matter. I will never have to deal with Gloom, ever. Oh no, my poor sweeper that I definitely care about. Wait. Look at our health. We're at 1,504. And we're not... Okay, I do think we need more light restore with the last sweeper. I overestimated how much Must Keep Going would give us, but we have a little bit. We have a little bit. Oh. That's like 9k health? Yeah, at this point it probably is. Moderate amount of HP. God, I love this mod. Honestly, at this point, this song is no longer fitting. God, what is it? This song is the actual most fitting song for this. Here we are. Oh, spoiled the secret. Here we are. Nanomachines, son! Senator Hodstrong, yeah. Realize you were just like me, trying to make history. Who's to judge the right from wrong? When our God is down, I think we'll both agree. Violence breeds violence. 12 vitalized. It had to be this way. Sadly I don't have anything for you, but here we are. Senator Hard. 1,607 HP. God, I love this mod. Bro turned into a raid boss? Yeah. Want to see me go even further? Would it be better to do then? Is 20%... Hold on. I need to go... Let's assume we're at 3,000. Is 3,000 times 1.2... That's 3,600... Or is it better to go 1.1 to the squared? It is actually better at this point for me to spam Are You Family rather than Bloody Evolution. But I think I need more light. Strongest damage up user versus weakest uncapped max HP increase user, yeah. There's another key page later that's even more of a raid boss. What? How can anyone be more of a raid boss than this? Anyway, I really want to just have... Yeah, wait, no, they'll copy my sweepers deck. The Forgotten will copy my sweepers deck, and will actually make that sweeper really useful. Making the mother of all builds here, Jack. Like, our max light will never go up, but who cares? Who cares at this point? I gain so much HP. It no longer matters. More vitality injection. Let me save that because we can get Bloody Evolution off. Standing here, I realize you were just like me, trying to make history. God. I really hope this music isn't copyrighted. Violence breeds violence. I don't want the enemies to get a hold of the M-Corp stuff. I'm giving that to the sweeper. They can have the sweepers build. No, they still have the other thing. But what that means is, other people can play Bloody Evolution. Because, clearly, I don't have enough yet. Maybe we're both the same. It is getting to the point where they're going to be at a higher emotional level than me. He is too late. Yeah, you thought you were the raid boss? I'm the raid boss now. Look at me. Look at me. I am the raid boss now. It's so incredibly stupid. Let's grab that. You know what? I think I need more Bloody Evolution. Okay, let me switch songs now. If I may ask, why does Hod have 1,700 HP? Well, allow me to explain. Let me quickly just switch over to some other music. Why is this taking... Oh, File Explorer not responding. That's always a good sign. One moment. So, we have... Let's go for... This is good. So, there are a few interesting pages, such as Bloody Evolution, which increases the max HP of all allies with persistence by 20%, which is not sweeper exclusive, by the way. Everyone can have it, as well as things like Are You Family? If used as persistence, increase max HP by 10%. This is combined with something, by the way, which is this. At the end of the scene, recover 1% of max HP for every 10 HP recovered during the scene. All of this combined leads to a horrifically done mess, which is incredibly funny. horrifically funny and not balanced in the slightest. Interesting enough, the princess could still conceivably win. I guess if they infinitely stun lock me, but oh, they have resilience, I suppose, that's true. How did you nearly win all of that? I'm not in danger, Angela. I am the danger, yeah. Our health just keeps going up no matter how many times we're hit. Okay, that's annoying. Could you not do that, actually? Oh, that's really annoying. Oh, I think you're about to kill that person. Oh, you're about to die. That's strange. There's nothing I can really do about that. Damn. I spent so long thinking I was immortal, I didn't stop to realize I wasn't. Does that kill me? How much gloom does it inflict? 6 gloom. No, I'm not dead just yet. I won't go down that easy. So anyway. Fight might have gone on for too long. Does she scale based on how long the fight goes on for? Where does she get resilience? Because the thing is, eventually after she starts wailing away at our HOD, we do have more burn. But, at this point, just kill the lesser bosses. I mean, they've not switched phases yet, so I can't do that just yet. That's really... I hate the fact that she's done that. It's almost like she's targeted it, but I don't think the game knows how to target like that. But if it did know how to target like that, I would say it was targeted. Well, let's just get rid of that gloom. I don't like that gloom. Let's get rid of it. I don't have to deal with it. That to give me persistence. And then I'll do that, and then where do these go against you and you? Kinda don't want that. Where are you going otherwise? You? I care less about you. You are disposable. At the end of the day, you're a sweeper. Not to mention the literally immortal sweeper I have is not carrying, but is doing quite well. Medics can heal each other? So they can. Hadn't considered that. That is a good point to bring up. Oh, did the mass attack get rid of... Did the mass attack get rid of all my... Oh, she really spams those mass attacks. Okay. Fine. Well, that's unfortunate. The one person who... Okay, you're about to die. There's nothing that can be done about that. Let's keep them alive then for a little bit longer. Okay, this boss is really beginning to annoy me. Do I not have persistence? Did I not pick up persistence, or is it not showing on my... Why do I not have persistence? I could have sworn I got... Did it not play? Current turn dice ceiling. That's bullshit. That's so bullshit. That shouldn't exist. Current turn dice ceiling, okay. I'm beginning to see how she can still win. Sorry, does lethargy just stack up indefinitely? As a question, or do I just have a lot of it? Says the guy with 1,800 HP. Well, it's not going to mean anything if I can't convert it. Like, that was a lot of my people who just died. It is a vanilla mechanic. Yeah, fair enough. Now I, Just only with the roll leave the maximum minimum value. Is that worth it? Not really. I really wish I had bleed now. How were you staggered? I'm beginning to thoroughly not enjoy this boss. Like, I understand this is a meme build, but also... I did see that apparently you can just destroy this. Like, if you just do that, then nobody gets dragged into the dream and you don't have to go. But, am I really gonna have to go back and make a proper build? I might have to go back and make a proper build at this point. Because otherwise, does Gloom not decay otherwise? Because, yeah, if I just get permanently staggered, that's gonna be annoying. Okay. Okay, she has far too many dice for me to deal with. I think we might have to just crack out the counter deck at this point. Because, like, I don't want to, but I reckon we might have to at this point, because this is looking untenable. You're about to die. Regardless of what I do there, there's no way you live, so... Try to win with this deck? No, it takes so long. I'm not going to try to win with this deck. I reckon this deck would be really good for later fights, but not right now. Oh, same turn ceiling. It's so bullshit. For the burn immortality strat? Yeah, it would probably work there. And there's nothing I can do about the mass attack, so I just don't get to play the fucking game. No, that's fine, that's fine. I don't want to play the game, actually. I don't want to play the game. No, you're right. And you min roll. Okay, great. And so you got same turn sleep. Yeah, okay, this fight is just bullshit. Wait. Oh wait, no, she doesn't do damage already. It's useless. I was really excited for a second there, and then I realized it's utterly pointless to get excited about that, because it means nothing. She's like the sole boss who can counter this strategy by infinitely stacking Gloom. And because I'll have so much sleep, there's no way I can ever get out of that. Cannot be reused, so it doesn't even get to hit. Stop trying to drag me into the dream. Am I not allowed to play that? Oh no, because I'm in the dream. How are you going to drag me into the dream? I'm already in the dream. Play them speed up with the lowest speed removal, less from the counter key to dice queue. Okay. Can I actually fight back against you? No, I can't. Which means there's a non-zero chance I just get staggered, because those are special melee. Oh no, she doesn't deal actual damage, but she does do same turn sleep! Ha 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 ha. And now I don't get to play. Oh no, apparently I do still get to play the game. That's unusual. Staggered, okay, never mind then. You're immune to sleep because of the dream status? Well, I can still be staggered, evidently. I mean, she's about to kill herself to burn. There's fair odds we win yet. We just have to not die while staggered. Here's where them returning damage to themselves really helps me. Hold on. That is a lot of gloom. Could I have my fucking cards back, actually? Wait. No, is this really good for me? Because these are good cards. Also, look at all the speed I have. And also, I now have the advantage of the fact that I will continually get back... I will actually get back my, stagger. My health now, because I can actually hit. Seven speed dice become available. That's why I'm glad I'm asleep. How many times do you want to reuse that, bud? Okay. That is a lot of loom. Why is it not going down? Does it not go down in the dream? Because if Gloom doesn't go down in the dream, that might kill us. Or has it already gone down? I don't know which one of those is more terrifying to hit shot. Wait. When another character dies, recover... Wait, what? Why did I recover so much HP there? Sorry! What? Excuse me? Why am I at 3,000? One dream ended? I don't think that's right. Okay, could I have my deck back? Thank you. Oh, that's so stupid. Well, anyway. Oh, wrong face. Okay, now we are ever so slightly in the money. We have a moderate amount of HP now, chat. So we're staggered, okay. Which is annoying, but also, we have 3,856 HP. And they're killing themselves each turn. Why am I staggered? Oh, sleep. Am I caught in an infinite sleep lock? Can I please wake up now? No. No, still not allowed to wake up. This is incredibly unfortunate. Can I wake up now? Okay, I have one page! How do I make this count? You. They have no light restore. That's the strongest thing I have here. This is so dumb. How am I staggered again? What staggered you? Huh? I genuinely cannot see what staggered them. My stagger is now just at 0, okay. Swap decks with... God, give me my deck back! Stop that. They're the most dangerous one. Honestly, targeting them seems like a good idea. Okay. There we are. Well, let me wait for the face to change properly. We are getting dangerously low on HP. Wait, can I kill her? No. They stagger themselves, brilliant. Now we get our deck back. Those two are staggered. I have all the time in the world to heal. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. 569 HP, dangerously low. What did it join back into? Peak. Don't worry about it. You're dead. Bang. And... honestly, then I think we wait one. Because then we can use Memory of the Neighborhood next scene. Which means then we can get an ally back! In the world's stupidest turn of events. Okay, which one of you is the most threatening? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, there we are. Let's keep going. I mean, yeah, no, I think this is the best way of going about this. Okay, where we won't get any healing still, because we've got 24 scenes remaining of lethargy. But you know, could the face change properly? Just brute force your way to yeah, this is... I don't think this is even remotely the intended way to beat this fight, but who cares? It's the way that worked. And who needs intention when you have stupid design? Give me my deck back! Stop that! Stop taking my deck! I kinda lost you. No way, like the hit TV show. Anyway. This is so stupid. I forgot to even slot pages on the sweeper. They're just like a distraction at this point. Okay. Your HP looks low, but I check again and it's technically 300. My HP is stupidly high. Like, it feels like my HP is low, but my HP is not low. Not in the slightest. I've won this. You have so much max HP, you have no red bar, yeah. He was at 2k earlier, this is low. I mean, yeah, no, compared to the heights I was at. This is definitely low, but also... compared to where I've been. Oh, fine. You kill there. Well, whilst I've got persistence then. Whilst I've got persistence, I may as well heal myself. This is so dumb. I love this so much. I love this mod. I take it back. This mod is great. Things got a little stupid there for a second, but this mod is great. The last sweeper? Excuse you? There's another one right there? Yeah. Yeah, what do you mean the last sweeper? There's more than one sweeper. Congrats on accomplishing this. Thank you. All I had to do was stack my max HP to the moon and back. It was that simple. I have to say, it was touch and go there for a little bit. But I pulled it off. This much anti-heal is... can't wait for you to build the princess herself. Wait, I get the actual princess? Dear lord. Could I have my stuff back now? Thank you. That's the wrong eye, but what does it matter? If we wait another 17 turns, chat, we'll be able to actually heal again. Stop that! Stop that! Stop doing that! No! Fuck off. Don't tell me that. Oh, wait, face change. Does that kill it? Please tell me that kills it. Okay, we'll see. Does my deck switch again? You arsehole. Stop taking my deck. Hello, the Pen Collector. You've missed a slight amount. Don't mind Hod's HP. Watch them steal your deck, then summon a sweeper for themselves. That would be really funny. Okay, this should work. This is distinctly deaf at this point. Sorry, Michelle. 535 HP. It's still absurd. It's like I was saying, it was touch and go, and it was when we had like 200 gloom, 200 gloom and permanent sleep. That was dodgy. But you know what the funniest thing is? We can use this build on other receptions. The only reason it stopped working here is because she has anti-heal and dice sealing. If we were fighting somebody who didn't have anti-heal and dice sealing, like, could you imagine? Yeah, Hod just had to take a quick nap. Anyway, gimme. That is the most I have seen in a book. Okay, let me quickly... It's let for a 10th of the fight. It's still one? Yeah. Okay, let me... give me some of these. Minor amount of pages. So, let me look at that. Okay, let's get out of here so I can look at them properly. So, key page. Speed 2. Speed 2. Okay. Upon a successful attack, inflict one of the following status in the next scene. 1 sinking count, 1 gloom, 1 tremor, 1 tremor count, 1 lethargy. If the attack was one-sided, this effect activates twice. Oh. A side of your scene, gain 1 defense up for every 10% max HP, lost this act. At the end of the scene... Wait. No. No. No, 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 no! No, 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 no! Oh! Okay then. I no longer take damage. Does that scale on my... What does that even... How would that even work? Does it... What max HP does it go off? This is stupid. This is so stupid. What do you mean? Gain barrier equal to 10% of max HP. Wait. And that stacks. And that stacks. The 10% of max HP thing stacks, right? If it's not all used up. Which means I just get free 10% of my max HP. Anyway, I still want to take a look at the princess on her own. Enough messing around with that. But, looks in the act lost. Yeah, true. So it's only good for single acts, but still. Anyway, back to putting her on. Okay, so... Does not change resistances while staggered. Huh. At emotion level 4 or above, gain access to a special combat page. What's her special... Is that the mass attack? Wait. No. No. I don't get access to same turn. Sleep, do I? On play, target ally self. Target restores 2 light and draws 2 pages. Give target 1 sleep the scene and reroll target speed dice. Interesting. Okay. Gain 4 defense up, and wait. That's on hit inflict 2 sleep, so that's 2 same time. Wait. With Omni Brace, that means I can seal 4 dice permanently. Okay. Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Can be used on and after the 4th scene. This page is exhausted on use and returns to hand after 4 scenes. If any minion has sleep, gain 1 sleep and gain endurance next scene. Inflict 2 sleep. No. And wait. Don't tell me. They aren't exclusive. Defensive, do not transform them into offensive dice. On use, restore 1 light. If used as an available speed dice, draw 1 page. Oh, that's really interesting. Water Blade. Add a blunt die. On hit, inflict 1 sinking. If target is missing it to the counter Q. On use, restore 1 light. Okay. When bursting tremor, deal 3 bonus damage and stagger damage. Okay. Snowfall Blitz. Oh no, that's a different thing. I saw that and I thought, oh, Waterfowl Dance. Construct Barricade is different. Righteous Legacy. When bursting tremor the scene, inflict 1 paralysis and bind next scene. On clash, lose all dice and paging plus 2 power on hit. Burst targets tremor to deal stagger damage equal to half the tremor burst. Okay, so tremor is becoming an actual status at this point. Add a block die 4 to 7, add an evade die 2 to 7 to the counter Q. Okay. Get more protection this scene. Wait. Do I get Waterfowl? Oh, I don't get Waterfowl. It would be so stupid if I got Waterfowl. But, because, yeah, Waterfowl. Casually turn every single counter die you have into things. And I'm assuming we only have the princess. Like, we didn't get any of the other dreamers. No, we would have seen their key pages. But, what was the other stuff? Then we had... Wait, let me go for... Sink to Oblivion. If draw 1 page, use an offensive speed die, gain 3 offense up and defense next. There's offense up and defense up now? Okay. Inflict 2 sinking counter targets, no sinking, inflict 1 sinking. Oh, actual weighted maintain sinking count. Inflict 2 sinking counter targets, no sinking, inflict 1 sinking. On hit, inflict 2 sinking and 1 feeble. What does sinking do against stagger damage and lose 1 sinking count? Okay. And I need to put some music on. Because otherwise this is going to be weird. Let's go for this. There's no way I have Waterfowl. There's no way I have Waterfowl. If we have Waterfowl, we've won. That's the end of the mod, hands down. Alright, Rest Beneath the Waves. 6 to 18, consumable target sinking and sinking count to deal stagger damage equal to sinking consumed. Oh, so that's Deluge. Then 4 defense, 1 sleep, and then reflect 2. Okay, so it's all about balancing. Huh. All about balancing putting sleep on other people, and then yeah. Right. Let me take this off. We can build that later. My question is, okay, we have one thing left. Is M-Corp... No. As funny as it is to use this build, I think our other build is better. Like the, infinite counter technique. Wait. But what's to stop me just doing that? I still get bloody evolution. I can still scale my max HP. I can put all the tank stuff on you. All the while, I still get more power. There's no reason I can't. After all, why shouldn't I? Ooh, original cost of the page clashing against it. That is one thing that I should clash with this. This is the counter page build. It's been a while since I played with counter dice, so we all need to give it a moment just to remember, you know, get back into the swing of things. Yeah, so we can just use that by themselves. Wait. And then that'll give me more focus. Great. And cool, just have good pages. Yeah, true. Is Citywide Revolt going to be a video? Citywide Revolt is absolutely going to be a video. I think Citywide Revolt Canard still scales at this point in the game. I don't know. The nature of these mods, there is probably something in Canard that is absolutely busted and would, you know, tear this mod apart, but I don't know about it, so. So it begins. God, I love this mod. Honestly, I highly recommend this mod. For anybody who enjoys modded content, play this mod. This mod deserves your support. It is... I've had nothing but fun, honestly, playing this mod. Yeah, it's just... It's so good. It's such a good mod. I should probably switch the music. This is no longer really fitting. Let me just... Let's have some normal music for a while. Oh, that was unfortunate. Word slop goofy nonsense, generally way too high quality to be a mod. Yeah, this... I have to say, it was a shame I couldn't show it off because I was at risk of getting, you know, copyright struck. But, that fight there against the princess, she has her own theme. Holy shit, they know what's happening. They're focusing down the last sweeper. Chat, they know my game plan. I can make a free bloody evolution. Interesting. I can't quite remember what the song is, because, yeah, I couldn't play it because copyright. But still, very, very good. Very, very good. Honestly, I think these guys perfectly counter. Right? Because they're all about, counters. They perfectly counter because they perfectly countered. More at 10. Oh, there we go. The theme is in fact the gift from the princess who brought sleep. Oh, well that makes it simple, yeah. Ow. I really wish you hadn't done that. Okay. Wow, they're a little bit debuffed at the moment. That is a 4 to 11, okay. Thanks for all my stagger back. I was worried about getting staggered for a second there. Can we fight some other challenge with unique and fun mechanics to fight? That's such an important distinction when it comes to modded fights. Yeah, I find a lot of mods fall into a bit of a problem of, oh, I need to make my mod difficult. Which, in my opinion, is the wrong way to go about making a mod. I think a mod should first and foremost be enjoyable to play. And if your mod is enjoyable to play, then you've done a good job. 3 to 8. Well, I kind of have to hope that wins. That should be the criteria on which a mod is judged. Am I enjoying playing your mod? Because if I am enjoying playing your mod, then yeah. Great job. Zero is the peak of enjoyable difficulty. Yeah, as much as I was hating on the Princess Who Brings Sleep, in all fairness, I was playing a stupid meme build, and the fact that I still won is probably a disservice to this mod. Apparently she's the difficulty spike of the mod, which, I could see. I could see that, but, I mean, it was terrifying the fact that she managed to get us from, like, 5,000 HP to 500. So no, I can see that being difficult. I can see that being a problem. Well, I'll just do A2. Normally I don't do member reminders, but you know what? I may as well. Let me grab here. Here we are. One low high. Into the corner. Let me flip. Flip horizon. There you are. It's a service mod because meme builds a peak. Yeah, I mean, as soon as I saw the can be infinitely stacked thing, the bribe for the blush. Thank you.
At Baconfish0 added $2 to the Lunacy Fund, the bribe for Blowhigh.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's greatly appreciated. Every donation is greatly appreciated. Thank you all so much. I literally couldn't do this without you all, so thank you. Anyway, that's weighted knowledge. That's not A2. I'm not putting it at the actual point of A2. I do know where A2 is. Fine, I will put the Lahaj at A2. There you are. I don't like us being staggered. Oh, damn. That's also a counter dice strike. Would anything be good for the counter team you've got going on here? Oh, they might be, actually. That's really annoying. Anyway. That's really annoying. Oh no, anyway. I have a moderate amount of stuff. Are you family? Are you family? Are you family? I don't know, are they family? Let's increase our max HP by a little. And I would also like to take that for myself, just so they don't get hit. And that reset legend, of course. But there we are. Okay, and then you sweep the back streets against you. Oh, good. 19. Oh, well, that actually rolled well. And of course, it can genuinely deal direct damage. That's H1? Depends on which way you're viewing the board. Right? Unless I'm mistaken. Because look. A2. Oh. Well, I mean, A2 would be forward more, but that's under chat, so... I'm not moving them to A2. It was to A2, right? It's not Are You Family, it's Are You Family? It's not Are You Family, it's Are You Family? Lie. Are you family? Are you family? Are you family? I don't know, am I family? Oh, where'd the enemies go? I have a little bit of haste. Kind of defeats the point to attack people directly with a counter build, but here we are. This team definitely would have had more luck against the princess. I reckon these guys probably would have cleared it quickly. However, would they have cleared it funnily? No. No, they would not. And that is the important distinction. Check your DMs. Why have you rotated your chessboard 90 degrees? Oh. Add a second blowhigh at H2 then.
Fish Zero added $2 to the Lunacy Fund. Second blowhigh at H2 then.
Ma'am, a second blowhigh has hit the stream. There we are. Do you love the family you live in? Anyway. P. Well, it's not enter, but... Larry 3 saved the run. Unironically, having that extra buffer of health may have. How does the mod scale past this? Genuinely, how does the mod scale past this? I don't understand what the mod could do to scale past this. Anyway, there's M-Corp dead. So now we're in Star of the City. What do I do? I think I end this here. It's H11. Thank you for the donation, Bacon.
$5 to the Lunacy Fund. Blow high H11 and A11.
What would that be like? Here? I mean, assuming this is a chessboard, this would... assuming we're taking your weirdly inverted chessboard, this is it. We now... They're swimming in formation, chat. Can we take a peek at some of the Star of the City stuff? I don't have Book of Nemo. Okay, sure. Let's take a look at this fight. A Marin. When using a combat page, if it has no ability, all dice on the page gain 2 min value. Dice without abilities gain +2 max value. Oh, that's really interesting. Huh. Okay. And this scene, give 2 damage up to the other side of the most damage. And in this scene, if this character has less than 3 life, deal 10 damage to yourself and restore 3 life. Overflowing Fury on Ace Dust? Overflowing Fury on Ace Dust. Because, oh no! I took 10 damage. 10 damage out of my nigh infinite health pool. Oh no. Anyway, let's quickly just kill these guys. Oh, do they follow index targeting? No, they don't. Do they? No. But I do. Okay. Yeah. Group's GPT, who do I target? Okay. That's nearly death for them. Oh no, chat, they're gonna get damage up! Hunting the last bison on the prairie. Okay. Thank you, sir. You made it just in time for the very end. So welcome, welcome. Oh no! 12 damage! Wait. Wait, sorry, damage up. Why do they have light at daybreak? Oh. Oh no. Oh, it's their pages. Random melee page in hand. Oh, it's an upgrade of another thing. Okay. Leave the blow in your care. Thank you, thank you. I'm honored. cards you get from the reception directly after sleep, so you know what needs to be done. That is ominous, but I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'm looking forward to seeing it. So what have I done anything recently? I'm trying to think, because I've told very few stories this stream, so I need to tell some stories. I mean, have I done anything recently? Like, so, for the end room, Princess has lore, yes, okay. I hope you like a certain Malkuth page that recycles. That is my favorite, that is honestly my favorite ego page in the game. So yes, you could say I do really like a certain page that recycles. Yoink and yoink, because otherwise you won't actually get to activate your damn gimmick, which, you know, once again defeats the entire purpose of this build. Are they about to burn to death? They might be about to burn to death. That is a sacrifice I'm going to have to make. You play Greg Tech, you talk about how painful it is. I'm actually, so yeah, I have been playing Greg Tech at the moment. I'm actually really enjoying Greg Tech, because it's satisfying to me to just be able to have like a task to do and then be able to, you know, go pursue the task, look around, find different ways to do things. I love it. I really love Greg Tech. Greg Tech New Horizons, that is. It is without a doubt one of my favorite packs. But yeah, probably not the answer you were expecting when you said talk about Greg Tech, but yeah, there you are. I really enjoy Greg Tech. I was actually, just before streaming, I was doing that. Oh, I can't. So I've had an idea. I have an idea for what I want to stream, what I want to make videos on. I'm curious to see how many people would be interested in me breaking other games. Like Disfigure, or there's another one, Picayune Dreams. Those are the two that immediately come to mind that I think could be really interesting to break. So I was curious, would anyone want to see me do that? I did on the Blahaj multiplied. I'm pleased with this outcome. Incredible. Okay, let's do that there, so I can actually get stuff done. Oh, tie, okay. I've not tried out the Leiheng Reflectorial yet, no. Breaking games is funny. I thought one would be interesting? Okay, cool. Cool. Because yeah, the idea would be to do a more, like, free form. I would just record it, and then I would talk over my recording. As in, like, whilst I was doing it. It wouldn't be... Because, you know, a lot of my videos are highly edited, so this would be more of a just, you know, rambling. Rambling about various things. And, I mean, people like my rambles, so it would just be me trying to, you know, tell a story and break a game apart. Yeah, these guys hurt. I mean, that damage up is flat damage. When you see 6 damage up, that is, they gain 6 damage. Do I have... I guess I could do that. Okay. Damn. Good question, what happens if the passive makes mineral greater than max roll? I believe a librarian can only ever roll as high as their max roll. Anyway. This should be death. But just in case it's not, I'll also do this here. And this. That should really be death now. Bang. Bang. And bang. Oh. 2 HP. Whatever shall we do? Damage upper actually exists in normal ruins given my lower goal. I mean, yeah, it does exist. I've just never really seen it before. Oh, there's 2x to this. Oh. Didn't notice that. Okay, that might actually be a problem. Focus Wrath. On hit, deal damage to self and gain strength next scene equal to half the damage dealt. So if you do 14 damage with that, you just gain 7 strength. Yeah, holy shit, is that the red mist? Yes, yes it is. I shouldn't have used that mass attack. I was expecting it would be a 1 scene. Anyway, chat, you know the drill by now. Gimmicks, what are those? I just hit the enemy until they die. Yeah, that's kind of annoying, actually. Okay. Okay, here we are. Don't know why they're called Marins. Yeah, I have no idea why they're called Marins. Oh, it's like seeing different games? Nice. Nice. I think I vastly overestimated how effective jumping him would be. And now I fear I may have to pay the price for it. I actually don't know which is the strongest thing to pick up here. Like, I guess it's this. Because then the idea is then I take all the counters. Like, you're targeting me. Let's do this. This. Oh wow, you two are the only ones who aren't targeting me. Okay, so then I do this, and then I can do that. Excruciating. Oh, you aren't targeting me either. Oh well. Then we can do this and this and okay. Time to right my leg. This is a reception if Jesse really nails it. What do I feel that's a nail pun? How did you outroll me there? That's not good. You family? Oh, they retreat, huh? Moderate amounts of defensive dice. So anyway. I have multiple gimme breaks. I should probably target one person though. You and you again. Wish that had outrolled. Wow, that was not the best. I mean, Health Hauler is helping, you know, smooth over any mistakes I've made. Nearly staggered. Ow. Why does it do that flash thing sometimes? Sometimes it just flashes for no discernible reason. So you'll get countered. Let's attack you, and then repressed flesh, and layoff. Bang, bang. Lovely. I love infinite reuses. Yippee. Oh. Okay, death there. Wonderful. This should be fine. Turns out, when you're scaled, it really helps. Why do they just, like, go off into the ether sometimes? Like, yes, that's a normal place for them to be. I'm gonna take that as well. I'll super get back here, yeah. They're a little bit far off. A little bit out there. Ow. Wow, one reuse game. You shouldn't have, really. You shouldn't have. That's a bit much. One whole reuse. You spoil me. So anyway. Back to killing. You are definitely dead to the first thing. If they're not dead already, to something else. And then we target you. There we are. If you super find enemy lines, don't worry, they're just a spy. Shy sweeper, of course. It's a difficult thing to fight, you know? I understand. They're camera shy. They don't want to be on stream in front of everyone. Where'd the sharks come from? Bribery. Okay. And that is the curtain call for the reception of the Marins. Okay. Just quickly. Let's read Cadenza, and then I gotta go. I'll use this time to say, if you did enjoy, please do consider liking, subscribing, and following on Twitch. It really does help out and gets me, you know, suggested more places. And yeah, joining the Discord is a good idea if you, you know, want to talk more, because I am actually very active there. I think I have the #1 role. Oh, okay, Princess. There's nothing for it, I suppose. Papa's a prominent judge. Is that why you're all on this trip? I took a sip of the tea, gazing out beyond the deck of the ship, the aquamarine waters of the Great Lake, thinking about how to answer that. Pretty much, yeah. I've dreamt of going out to see these waters since I was little, but Papa's always busy these days, so he couldn't join me. Julia offered me a commiserating hum. I was glad she did not bring up the parent I did not mention. My mother was still a difficult topic these days. Do you resent him for not being here for you? What? Of course not. I said to my friend with the most reproachful glare I could muster. His job is really important, and so is his reputation, and... I trailed off, once again, looking out to the gentle waves and pretending not to pay attention to Julia sneaking a morsel to her lovely cat. And I suppose it's freeing, in a way. Papa's amazing, but he can sometimes be a bit... much, if you know what I mean. Yes, I'm distinctly familiar with the type. Hours later, when the sun had long since set and I had retired to my cabin, I could not get that conversation out of my head. I know, I said what I said, but did it prevent him truly? I want to say no again, to deny it with fervent passion, but I did miss those days when he was at home, or when he took me out to see my favourite books adapted to screenplay. When he listened, amused, as I excitedly talked about how cool a character the Aquamarine Mirage from my Eternally in Progress novel would be, and listened to my troubles with an open ear. It's that job of his, I thought, as I drifted off under the gentle rocking of the waves, and I dreamt of the day that he would not have to work as a judge anymore. when he would have no struggles, no responsibilities to take care of. Could I perhaps take them on in his stead? I imagined myself dressed in royal blue and glimmering gold, a gavel in my hand, ready to hand out judgment as Papa watched, approving. Would I ever make that dream a reality? That's one of the dreamers read a legal one. Well, here we are, thought some part of me that was not delirious from pain and blood loss. The whole Colosseum was in disarray. The guards finally rallied to intercept the interloper. The remaining contestants were half frozen in shock and half looking for an avenue to escape. The crowd's murmuring turned to screams as they finally seemed to realize this was not part of the spectacle. Do you only realize the horror of death when it comes from one of your own? That same part of me snarked. I wonder where I was getting the energy for that. But a bigger part of me was only taking in two figures. Papa, forgetting all decorum, rushing to my side, fear overcoming his previous confidence, and his would-be assassin, frozen, as indescribable wrath faded to leave behind pain and... was that regret? So your dream, too, has turned to reality on this day, was what I thought, but could not say. Papa at last trusts me to judge who should live or die in the cruel, blood-stained arena. These contestants dream of glory and riches, winning the most precious things of all, their lives and their freedom. And you, green-haired assassin, and your mask that conceals nothing at all. How long have you nursed this grudge? Meticulously listed all the doubtless many wrongs my father has done to you. Could you imagine, then, someone loving such a despicable person enough to take a bullet for him? My consciousness was fading. The screams, the clashing of blades. Then my father's voice all seemed so distant. And in the moment before a voice like the sun reached me, I remember thinking, if this is how dreams are made into reality, I'd rather never wake up again. The miniature garden girl worries as she watches her father, his desk in disarray, papers strewn all around, days-old coffee stains, and the flower he once so meticulously cared for seems about to wilt. The man himself is hardly better. There's a desperate, wild look in his eyes, not hidden under a judge's mask here, in the privacy of their home. She really wishes he would get some sleep already, but he persists in trying to reach what a friend had promised him, relentlessly pursuing it day and night. She would like to reprimand him, command him to rest, but what right does she have, who knows naught of the world outside, whose only frame of reference is this very room, and the garden she can see from her window? Within such a limited world, she can only sit and hope that her father knows what he's doing. The prosperous progeny is in her element. Ever since her predecessor had taken a leave of absence, the role of the judge has fallen to her, and she has certainly performed admirably. The contestants tremble in wake of her harsh punishments, and exalt her should she choose instead to reward them. She can ask for no brighter destiny than to continue ringing her gavel on the sturdy wood as another match begins. Some of the contestants seem to be confused as to where the sound came from, but whether they live or die, soon they will know why our judgment is absolute and unquestioned. The aquamarine mirage dances, evading all attacks with grace in the hideout of another pathetic syndicate. This is made far easier by the fact that only one of them seems to take notice of her, futilely calling out the rest for help, even as they joke about their comrade having fallen asleep in the middle of a hangout session. Well, whether this is a dream or not, the consequences are the same. The last dregs of life leave him, and even that body of his stops breathing. This job really ought to be beneath her skill, but it was what the master of the court requested, so of course she'd oblige, for the one who always supported her through thick and thin. She turns to face another opponent, and with his eyes widening and his breath slowing, the dance begins anew. The empty girl does not know why the guy with the big sword is attacking her. She does not know many things. Admittedly, her name, why all these other people around her are lying down, why the sword never seems to cut her properly. But she knows curiosity, and she knows the desire to know, and she knows, somehow, that there is this thing she can do, though she does not know what it's called, so she puts it to use. And then she knows that these people will never wake again, and that some of them were his friends, and so she knows the desire to forget. And so she does, and she can't help but wonder why the guy with the big sword is attacking her with such an empty look in his eyes. And I think this is wonderful. Is any of it real? What a foolish question to ask. If it has a cause and a consequence, if it happened and you remember it, if it influenced you in any way, then there is no way to say it was a dream. And besides, a dream is kinder, a dream can be changed. Now fall asleep, and perhaps you might just dream a dream that you'll never want to wake up from. Okay, so I'm going to assume she distorted, and then each of the dreams took on actual physical aspects. And that's what happened there. So then each of the aspects of her... yeah, does that. Anyway, is there a... just quickly... no, there's no thing from her own. Denza, other... oh no, there is nothing. Okay. that was a good thing. Distortion. Definitely distortion, but, anyway. I will see you all around. Thank you for coming to the stream.